Yeah, I see absolutely nothing wrong with this headline. It's coming to us from MTO News, Media Takeout. 50 cents. I prefer exotic women than angry black women. This is written by Tiffany Brockworth. Okay, let's read it out a little bit. 50 Cent is making headlines for the second time over the weekend after he made a shocking claim that he prefers exotic women, labeling black women as angry. Guys, you see a lot of the content that I do. I mean, During the conversation with Lil Wayne, Wayne laughed as Fifth explained the reaction women had when they realized he is dating a woman who's not black. That shit's exotic. That shit looks like a whole different from the shit you see in the neighborhood, Fifth continued. In some kind of way, it's interesting to explore. But they get mad. They get angry. How did you end up with this MFR? I'm like, huh? So Lil Wayne's model fiance, I think, is this Australian chick who is just thick as as the day is wide. You know, I mean, she ain't a big like she's like a model. She's like an Australian model. Okay, so let's give a listen to what's being said here.
Detroit Love 13 313 nurses. Thanks for the love of God. What's up, man? What's happening? I'm chilling. You know, the show great. Come on, and what's about 6 minutes. Come on, Blackish going on.
Okay, so that's a little bit on the pointless side. I think it's right here in this clip. Hey, fun 50 Cent story before I press play on this one. When I was working at Champs in Willowbrook Mall back in the day, this was like when Get Rich or Die Trying was coming out. A couple kids come into the store, a couple little white boys come into the store. I'm like, oh, you look like 50 Cent. You're 50 Cent. Like, no, I'm not 50 cents. But here's the funny thing, right? They go back to their school and they tell the kids that 50 Cent works at Champs at Willowbrook Mall. And the next thing you know, there's like tons of calls coming into the Champs for people looking for 50 cents. This was one of the most bonkers and hilarious weeks of my life, guys. Because every time I walked into school, my coworker, who weirdly enough was also called Jay, would sit there and be like, "Yo, man, we got this call for they keep calling, they keep asking about 50 cents." It got so bad that parents really brought their children to school, to Champs, looking for 50 cents, and it's like, you're the adult, right? You should know a famous rapper's not going to be working at a store in the mall, but nope. Like, no, they were angry. They were mad. Corporate was called. Oh my goodness. Like, yo, like, Karens before Karens were labeled Karens. Either ways, let's hear what 50 got to say.
You see what I'm saying? And I look and I go, yo, this is why they get mad, they get angry. You see a lot of sisters, they go, oh, you with this kind of girl or that kind of girl. That shit is exotic. Stupid. That shit look a lot different from the shit that you see in the neighborhood all the time. It looks like that shit look like it come off a boat, baby.
Okay, so deal is that I'm still waiting for the man to say something wrong first and foremost. Okay, that's like one of the reasons I'm not too angry about some of the immigration that goes on, because like, yo, there'll be some bad chicks coming through, like, yo, on some real shit. So like, I completely get it. But yeah, when it comes to cis, once again, and this is something that we've talked about on this channel endlessly, that they they are programmed with the I don't need no man, I have to be a man, like the black man ain't shit. And honestly, no matter how good of a man you present towards them, it's just never. She has to have control. She has to rock. It has to be on her terms, and that's honestly, that is not the way. You know, like that is like they definitely do not know the way. So it's and that's reflective in the in the calls and the choices that what's the name that they make, in the in the reality of the 70% single mother household situation, you know. I mean, it's all it's all right there. Like the way urban America, these cities are set up, they are far more They have been, manufactured to be matriarchal, and it hasn't been working. It can't work. These are, ships without sails in many functions and in many ways. And after having, generations of young men come up in this, I mean, like, who the hell knows where, how, and whatever. So, what I'm saying, that could bring that a certain level of femininity back towards these women. But, shoot, once that program is set, it's impossible. You're not breaking through it. You're not breaking through it at all. It's a big part of the reason why I myself don't speak with my sisters. It's because, they just both decided to go be single mothers, and it's like, I bet, well, best of luck to you there, champ. But it's not something that I'm willing to partake in. I feel bad for my nephews, but I know at the end of the day, that's who they go home to. That's what they got to deal with. And there's nothing, no way, and nothing I can really do for them outside of the occasional gift. And hey, that, and the third, but, and toss up a prayer for them. So, 50's not wrong. Let's see if there's anything else in this.
You don't like that, motherfucker? You don't like that? You go, goddamn, what's the matter with you? It feels like something foreign. It feels like something that you can't just get. So in some kind of ways, it is interesting to explore. You know what I'm saying? But they get mad, they get angry. How did you end up with this motherfucker or this, that? I'm like, huh?
For real. They get real.
I just look at it like, oh, look at this angry. And then my instincts always makes me defensive. So I go, look at this angry black motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. You're trying to fuck up the whole vibe.
Okay. And that's the thing, is because, for many of them, they already, gave up their chance to be able to do it, particularly, with the overabundance of those same women he talking about being of the single mother variety, right or wrong. So yeah, I think we're good here. I think we're done. I think I've been able to kind of point out a serious point in all of this, is that, like, sis, this is on you. Y'all got to figure that shit out for yourselves. You really do. Once y'all start being more feminine, once you embrace the fact that, no, you don't got it, like, this isn't for you. I mean, unfortunately, it's too late. Like, it'd be way too late. But either ways, you may disagree. So, all the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it, like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring. YouTube and Bitchute and Like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? As far as, 50 go, hey, he's hilarious, dude. He really is. He's one of the few people that I think is, genuinely funny, but that's because he's an asshole. And damn it, if I'm an asshole. So, when you're an asshole, you find humor in what assholes do. So it is what it is. But, let me know what you guys think in the comments, okay? And until the next one.